Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field, my friends. I am about to play with this team here that's finally using a Galarian Slowbro. I've been so looking forward to Galarian Slowbro in Scarlet and Violet, mostly because of that shell sidearm animation. I found that was probably the coolest thing about the DLC, and I want to see if that is still here in Scarlet and Violet. So let's look at the Pokemon that we've got, right? We've got Galarian Slowbro, Rillaboom, Chien-Pao, Sandy Shocks, Amoonguss, and Garganacl. Chien-Pao with Sword of Ruin synergizes really well with the Galarian Slowbro and the Rillaboom. You've got Fake Out on the Rillaboom, so you can actually flinch Pokemon. You've got Knockout, U-Turn, and Drum Beating just to do some massive damage, and Drum Beating also lowers the speed, which is really cool. Chien-Pao itself doesn't have any priority on it, but it does have Crunch, Sacred Sword, and Ice Spinner, both three amazingly big damage moves. I'm going to stop using the word amazing as an adjective. We've got Sandy Shocks, Old Greg, which I have not seen in a long time, with Thunderbolt, Earth Power, and Ice Tera Blast. I love Ice Tera Blast on Sandy Shocks. I think it makes so much sense with all of the Dragonites running around, with all of the Landorus's running around. It makes sense to have that ice type for the quad effectiveness. And then, of course, you've got Amoonguss and Garganacl, your two utility Pokemon. Insult, Cure, Recover, Wide Guard, and Protect. Wide Guard is great to protect against rock slides and earthquakes and heat waves, all things that none of your Pokemon really want to take. Those earthquakes do this team so dirty, and to have Wide Guard for that is just wonderful. And then, of course, you've got Amoonguss doing Amoonguss things. I feel like this Amoonguss is very relevant on this team. I feel like I'm going to probably try to bring it more often than I don't, just because the Rage Powder can really help protect the Galarian Slowbro. The Pollen Puff can really help heal the Galarian Slowbro, as well as your other Pokemon on your team, like Chien-Pao. The Giga Drain helps heal yourself. The Spore helps so your Galarian Slowbro can shell sidearm a bunch of times. It's great. So anyway, we're going to go and take a look at this team. We're going to go bring it into the battle arena and see what kind of good we can do. All right, if you're ready, follow along. Let's go. My internet, I don't know if I'll include the first one or not, but my internet has been playing a little weird. And the first game that I played coming back after the game disconnected my internet, my opponent's internet disconnected. So I don't know if it's actually the server that's going kind of weird, but probably not, because it dropped my whole internet connection at my house for like 20 minutes. So it can't be Pokemon, right? Pokemon's infiltrating my settings here. If I go for Amoonguss and Data Lore, I like that, because I can terrastalize the Sandy Shocks if I really need to. And then I can bring in Chien-Pao. Yeah, Chien-Pao works quite well here. And then, of course, we bring in the Slowbro, because Slowbro has tons of stuff to do here. Because, like, really, just take a look at this. I have 20 seconds. I can do this. 154 attack, right? With Shell Sidearm, Liquidation, Drain Punch, Zen Headbutt. We've got lots of different attacking moves here, plus the Assault Vest. Take my word for this. The Rillaboom sits at about, I want to say 160 something attack. And the Chien-Pao sitting at like 180 something. Like, that's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet that Slowbro even gets up there, right? In its attack stat. Anyway, if my opponent sends out a Scizor and a Rotom Wash, then he ran out of time. Nope, didn't run out of time. These are two Pokemon that he chose. All right. Well, with Sandstorm up, I don't feel confident. That my Sandy Shocks is going to survive this first turn. I almost feel like terrastalizing this and dropping a Spore. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, actually. I'm not going to terrastalize that. I am going to Protect. Yeah. I'm just afraid of them insta-targeting. Yeah. So this is an Earthquake. I had the feeling. I was like, they're going to protect the Heatran. They're going to use that Earthquake. Do some damage. Thankfully, it's only happening on the Sandy Shocks. Let's put that bad boy to sleep. Don't need that in my life. I am a little worried about what the Heatran can swap into. I believe I saw a Landorus on their side. Yes, I did. It's not going to stop me, honestly, from going for a Spore. Because if they swap the Heatran out into a Landorus, then at least I get to put it to sleep. So let's go for the Earth Power here. We'll do some big boy damage. Especially because if they don't swap out the Heatran, then my Sandy Shocks does go first here. Which is important. But again, if I miss the Heatran slot, if they swap that into a Landorus, then at least, I get to put the Landorus to sleep. But instead, they're going to swap out the Tyranitar to bring out the Scizor. Interesting. They're also going to Terrastalize. That's a play. If this is into grass, then I'm... Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad, because I can just target that. I can target that with a Thunderbolt next turn. Anyway, eat a little bit of a Thunderbolt. That's fine. I'm going to use Nerf Power, which isn't fun. But then it's going to go to sleep. Good night. I didn't think about the fact that Heatran would have attacked me back. So, there is that. Moongus is going to take some damage. This might be a turn that I want to Rage Powder. I mean, Pollen Puff is really fun, but I'm not going to do it. Wait. No, that's not right. I should Giga Drain this and possibly even swap out the Slowbro. Steel Bug. Yeah, Bug could do some damage, but it's not going to do that onto me. Maybe I even Spore it. Yeah. I Spore and swap into Slowbro. That is the plan. Because then that keeps the Sandy Shocks alive. It keeps the Sandy Shocks faster than the Heatran. Which is great. It's interesting. Okay. Boy, that's some major damage. If this goes back into Heatran, then this is a wasted Spore, I guess. But that also means that I'm good to Pollen Puff next turn. Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. It doesn't matter what that is, really. Yeah, that's Heatran. Okay, that's fine. Spore away. That is almost certainly a Choice Banded Scizor. Now, what are we thinking? Are we thinking that the Tyranitar is going to wake up right now? I don't think so. I think I'm actually fine to switch into Sandy Shocks here. I can go and Pollen Puff this side, hit Regenerator on Slowbro, switch into Sandy Shocks, get some of my HP back. Well, this is interesting. I rarely get to heal this much HP in a game. So T-Tar's fast asleep. Heatran's fast asleep. And here comes the Pollen Puff. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you very much. Get a little bit of chip damage off on that. Mind you, a very small amount of chip damage. That is immediately also healed up by leftovers. So what are you going to do? Is this the point that I want to start Giga Draining? I think so. I think I do want to Giga Drain that. I'm going to also go for a Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt on the Heatran. Okay. Is this going to be a swap into the Scizor again? Yes, it is. But at least I get some damage off on the Heatran, and that's going to be a KO, baby. Thank you for the critical hit. I love it when things work out. I love it when things work out. Just so nice. Just so nice. Anyway, we get to Giga Drain it like the tiniest bit. The teeny tiniest bit. We get to heal up a total of 6 HP. Delicious. I will take it. But now they get to send out the Sandstorming Sandstorm Man. Which isn't great. Oh, they're not going to do that. They're actually going to send out the Rotom. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't want to swap into any of these guys because I don't want to take a U-turn. So I might as well have that Amoonguss take that. And then regardless of what the Scizor swaps into, or even if it doesn't swap into to the Tyranitar, this thing's not going to want to take an Earth Power. Yeah, let's just go for that. So we'll soak up either the Thunderbolt or the Hydro Pump. Oh, it's just going to be a Bullet Punch. That's even better, right? Yeah, because then it actually gets to live that. Some pretty good damage. This Hydro Pump will take it out, and that's okay. That is okay. I can go ahead and assume that the... Ooh, you know what? We're going to have to send out something faster. No, we're not, because... Okay, no. I want to send out Chen Pao. Chen Pao doesn't have any priority moves, though. But it's just... No, it's not just faster. Yeah, we're going to do it like this. We're going to bring out Chen Pao. So since we've already found out that this Scizor is likely choice banded, we know that it's going to go for an attack, right? Either it's going to go for Bullet Punch, or it's going to swap out into Tyranitar. If it swaps out into Tyranitar, Sacred Sword's going to hit it. If it gets Bullet Punched, it's going to go down to 1 HP. Sacred Sword's going to hit it and take it out. Then we'll use Sandy Shocks. Actually, is Tera useful here? Go stay. No. We're going to want to save that for, what's his face? Slowbro. Then we'll just use Thunderbolt, I guess. Yeah. Because if that is a swap into Tyranitar, well, it's not. And honestly, that's even better that it's not. Because Chen Pao's going to hang on, use Sacred Sword, take out the Scizor. And then, what's his name, who goes first? Sandy Shocks here, who goes first, can use the neutrally effective Thunderbolt. We can't use... Oh, and it's just going to miss. Oh, I love that it missed. What a sad day it would have been if that was a swap into Tyranitar from that side. You know, if the Rotom had just swapped in, then that would have KO'd my Chen Pao, and I would have been very, very sad. I can just go for a Sacred Sword here. It's still asleep. I forgot that it was still asleep. I'm not going to go for a Thunderbolt on it right now. I think I'm, in fact, going to... No, I am going to go for a Thunderbolt on it, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh! I thought it would have hit Protect or something. It didn't hit Protect or something. It's fine. Thank you for the crit. It's quad effective. I doubt it would have mattered, but that's okay. Gonna hit the Thunderbolt on this thing, do some big damage to it. It's gonna eat that citrus. Probably going to target my Sandy Shocks right now. Pretty obviously. Because the sand is going to take out my Chen Pao. But, like I said, I have this Galarian Slowbro in the back that can just take the rest of this game, I'm pretty sure. It's going to get buffeted there. now. Like, look at how much HP this Slowbro still has, right? I can just shell sidearm this thing down. So I can Tera water, and that's not going to be good for me. So we're going to shell sidearm. Yeah. And we get to see the nice animation to round out the game here. Here we go. No animation for shell sidearm. That's tragic. That is tragic. I am so sad about that they didn't keep shell sidearm's animation. It's just, that's it? Really? Really? Come, okay. That was kind of the coolest thing about Galarian Slowbro is it had this little ow. But anyway, that's fine, I guess. It's not fine. Let's go into game 2, where we'll continue to not see shell sidearms animation. We don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. Game 2, let's go. Anyway, the point about that game was you saw how much damage was healed up there. I love how much damage was healed up there. Okay, good. Hey, cool. It's a winning Japanese team from Japan from Worlds. Love seeing the Worlds winning team. Should I consider bringing Sunshine here? I don't think so. What is my Tera type? It's Ghost, of course. Helps me a little bit, but it doesn't help me against, say, Surging Strikes. Amoonguss helps me against Surging Strikes, actually. Then they have an Amoonguss too. Okay, well, what if I bring Snowshoe first? And what if I just switch it, right? Snowshoe and Galarian Slowbro. The Iron Hands can fake out. And I don't want my Galarian Slowbro getting fake outed. And that's why I bring the Amoonguss. Man, this is a good, well-rounded team. I don't like how well-rounded that is. It's not fun for me. I almost feel like I should bring Rillaboom to start. Then bring this and this. If I'm bringing so many physical Pokemon, you might as well bring the Chenpao, right? So that gives you the extra physical damage. I'm going to hope that that's the right choice, because it very well may be the completely wrong choice. Hey, I do want to mention, just right off the bat here, right at the top of this second game, that if you have ever submitted a rental code and you want to submit a rental code again, or you want to make sure that I see or have seen your rental code, just ping me. Let me know that, I haven't used your team if you specifically think that it's a really good team that I should use. And yeah, that should get my attention back onto it. Because really, thankfully, you guys are awesome, right? Like, so many people are submitting these teams and really contributing to the Pokésports Discord, which I really, really appreciate. But because of that, some things do get lost, right? And that's exactly what, oh, wow, I totally forgot that I'm blanking on the name. It was G Cubed, that's right. G Cubed did exactly that. He was like, in case you missed it or didn't catch the last, there was a big update to the team, and this is the team that was updated. Anyway, we've got Spore, I think, here. Spore and Fake Out. I'm going to Fake Out this, actually. Because I don't want the Landorus. Well, I thought it could, Tera or something, but it didn't. Oh, yeah, the taunt is a very Urshifu thing to do. Cool. Fascinating. Wait, what did that damage? Is that a Brocky helmet? Okay. Anyway, we can Giga Drain that. I almost feel like switching into Slowbro here. Which is kind of a weird choice. It feels like a very weird choice. But really, 118 defense, that's not a particularly defensive mon. Oh. No, I'm not going to do that. We're just going to drum beating. Yeah, we're just gonna drum beating. Here we go. He is gonna withdraw the Urshifu though. Well, if this does connect, I'm very happy about that. Oh, it's feeling good, unless I flinch. Nope, not gonna flinch, just gonna hit that drum beating. Intimidate shouldn't matter. Yeah, it still did quite a good amount of damage. Brought the speed down too, which is really nice. And then Giga Drain actually manages to finish off a Flutter Mane. Wow, Amoonguss took out a Flutter Mane. Alert the media. Somebody alert the media. This just in. Local Amoonguss KOs Flutter Mane, using nothing but a Giga Drain. In Maine. What's it going to be? Bringing back out the Urshifu? No, we're bringing out our own Amoonguss. Okay. I feel like if I'm given this kind of opportunity, I should just be pollen puffing and knock off using. Because really, why not? I am being given an opportunity to not be affected by Rage Powder or Spore with either of my Pokemon. I mean, I'm going to use it on that anyway, but they went ahead and used Rage Powder on that. That's interesting. That's a crit on my Amoonguss. No! Enjoy the knockoff. No citrus for you. Oh, that's why I lost my HP. Doi, I have I have Life Orb. That's funny. Anyway, we bring my HP all the way back up. I really have just been done such a kindness. And I don't have my taunt anymore. So I can just spore this thing now, huh? We're gonna I can drum beating it as well. I'm just drum beating it, right? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit a Pollen Puff on this guy. We're gonna Tera Grass jump beating on that. Nice little Tera Crown on that. And now I get to show them that Rage Powder doesn't work the way they think it works. Now, it's entirely possible that I flinch, but no, because I'm just so good. Boom, boom. It's not enough damage. It's not nearly enough damage, but now at least I'll get to attack next turn first, because of the speed drop. They're definitely going to cancel the game before I manage to do all this stuff, right? I'm going to hit a knockoff here, because why not? What if they switch into Urshifu? They will never do that. Oh. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. No Mystic Water. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. I'm in danger now. Why didn't I think that would... Yeah, that'll happen, huh? It's okay. It's okay. I still have... everybody, right? I can even bring in Slowbro here. I was just thinking Slowbro actually works pretty well. I should probably go at it assuming that the Amoonguss is going to Rage Powder here. I want to just prep a Pollen Puff on Slowbro. I can hit the Amoonguss with a Zen Headbutt and just get that over with. That's fair. I mean, it's still a wasted turn from the Urshifu, right? Oh, it's faster. The Amoonguss is faster. That's not good. Hey, Pollen Puff, can you just, you know, wake up the Slowbro, please? Fine. We'll Giga Drain this. Giga Drain Zen Headbutt. I don't know why I forgot that the Urshifu had taunt. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Now they just need to think about what they can do. It felt very open and shut for the first little bit, but not anymore. It's entirely possible that I wake up, by the way. How dare you? How dare you do the thing that I did? Still. That does quite a bit. Let's wake up. No, okay, fine. Fine. I have Regenerator on this. I can just swap this out into Chen Pao and lose that, right? I'm not going to do that. I might just do that, actually. What am I talking about? We're going to go Giga Drain on this. We're going to swap that into Chen Pao real quick. Thank you. That's going to wake up next turn. Next time I bring that out and use an attack, that thing's going to wake up. Yeah, it's going to... Oh! It's not going to KO my Chen Pao. We're only doing like 45 damage. Lovely. Yeah, I was worried about Pollen Puff. I think I still might just KO this thing with Giga Drain. Yeah. Yeah, I do, actually. That's wonderful. Now, here's something I can do. I can swap the Chen Pao. No more taunt. I can swap the Chen Pao out into Galarian Slowbro, prep a Pollen Puff. Or I can just attack it. Wow, I didn't realize it had that little HP. It's probably going to... It's probably going to Pollen Puff that. I think I can Spore it. Yeah, I think Spore will work just fine. The ground move is not fun here. Okay. Don't need to swap out the Chen Pao. I just prep an Ice Spinner. I hit that. If it's Pollen Puffing it, then it will go down first. If it's Rage Powdering it, then the Amoonguss goes down first. Yeah. We were kind of expecting the Tera flying, although it doesn't necessarily matter. It's faster. Oh, dang. Oh, but it attacked the Amoonguss. Oh, but it attacked the Amoonguss. That thing's going down right now. There were a lot of different paths that this game could have gone, to my opponent's credit. This was definitely one that did not work in favor of my opponent. Yeah, the opponent could have either attacked the Chen Pao and taken that out, and then the thing would have fallen asleep. Not great. But now it's just Amoonguss versus Slowbro. Weird match. Weird match. Yeah, so the Amoonguss could have gone for Rage Powder, made my Chen Pao attack that, and KO'd the Amoonguss. To where the Landorus could have gone for a Tera Flying Tera Blast on my Chen Pao. That would have knocked out... Oh, wow. That would have both knocked out the Chen Pao. Yeah, that would have knocked out the Chien-Pao and kept the Landorus around, kept the Landorus alive. It would have made it fall asleep. But then it at least would have had this turn. Smart. It goes for a protect so that it can spore next turn. Wonderful. Wow, wow, wow. I like it. By the way, there's 5 seconds left on the move timer. We're going to go for a Zen Headbutt. We are going to fall asleep. I'm just going to need to hope that Giga Drain doesn't take me out. And now my opponent has to play some really tough games. They got like 1 turn to figure it out. 1 turn to do some damage. Maybe. Maybe. Because I can wake up right now. That doesn't do very much damage. Yeah, I just woke up right now. That's going to be a Zen Headbutt. Okay, so that's not going to take it all the way out. It's going to have to spore again. I get my first turn of sleep, and either I wake up the next turn, or I wake up the turn after, or I even wake up the turn after that. This could be a 4-turn sleep. Now, are they going to protect now? No, they're not. They're going to Pollen Puff right now. And I'm going to be fast asleep. They're just going to hit protect. Let's see if it works. Yep, here comes the protect. And fast asleep. Fast asleep. Yeah. Interesting game. They're going to have to protect again if they want any kind of shot at winning. Yep, and then they got it. They got it. Okay. Game is not over yet. Slowbro's going to wake up, go for that Zen Headbutt. It's going to hit the protect. It's not going through. It's a wet noodle fight. We are wet noodle fighting the heck out of this. Spore's going to put me to sleep. There's 60 seconds left on the timer. We both know exactly what we're supposed to do here. We both understand the assignment. If the Landorus attacked the Chien-Pao, then it would have fallen asleep, and it would have just been a Moongus and Slowbro, I guess. Oh no, they're going to have to go. It's going to have to be the whole thing over again. They're going to protect now. And I'm going to be fast asleep. Oh. Go for a Zen Headbutt. They really have to grind this out. I mean, all I have to do is spam A. They're the one who has to make the tough decision. Okay, so Slowbro's still asleep. Do I have any kind of attack that, like, lower? Oh. No, because my next hit wins. No. It's just Zen Headbutt. 2-turn wake up. 2-turn wake up wins it. 4-turn sleep might win it. Overconfidence might do it. I know how much damage that's doing. They don't know how much damage that's doing. Maybe they go for another Pollen Puff, leave me at 3 HP. They're deciding. They're like, what do I do? Okay. They go for the protect, and I'm going to wake up. No. They're going to have to. It all rides on this next protect. Do they get the second double protect in a row? Yes, they do. Come on. Well, the Zen Headbutt's not going to hit. They're going to put me to sleep. This now all hinges for me on waking up next turn. If I wake up this next turn and they Pollen Puff bring me down to like single digit HP, can it work? Down to 14 HP. I didn't know I'd be that excited about this. I surprised myself. I really surprised myself. It's a fun game. That was a very fun game. Went down to the wire, down to Amoonguss versus Slowbro. Oh, that's the best win I've had all month. That's the play of the month right there. Okay. Cool. How many more games? Is it one more game? I think we're doing one more game. Yeah, let's go. One more game. Come on. All right. Last one up here is, Indeedee Sneasler. What do I have against priority here? Sunshine? Sunshine seedy fella? I like that neither of these guys have priority going for them. Priority going for them. I can bring Snowshoe. It has 0 priority as well. And I can bring this. I don't really want to bring the Rillaboom because I don't want to be Indeedee walled. That's just not fun for me. And I don't think Old Greg works very well here. Just because I don't... the ice is really good against the Roaring Moon, though. Roaring Moon and the Zapdos. And Thunderbolt's great against the Urshifu if that's Rapid Strike. And Earth Power is good against the Armourouge. So do I want to bring it? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We have Slowbro. Why bring the Sandy Shocks when you have Galarian Slowbro and it's non-animatic Shell Side Arm? I ask you that. Good day, sir. Okay, Armourouge and Roaring Moon. I haven't seen a Roaring Moon since Regulation, blah, blah, blah. So I don't even know what it does anymore. The speed's going to be heightened. It's fine. Well, gonna want a Salt Cure here. But I think I could either take the fire move or I can switch into Slowbro. What if it's... What if I wide guard? What if that's a swap into Indeedee? What if it's a swap into Indeedee into an expanding force? Do I just make that call? I'm just gonna make that call. This is gonna be the hero call if this actually goes through. It's not the hero call, it's the 0 call. Oh, I made the 0 call. I made the hero call. What? Oh, no. Oh, poor guy. Oh, the weak armor. Yeah, of course. That's fair. And then the weakness policy as well. Sure. Into the stored power. Yeah, okay. That's fair. The stored power does a lot. Okay. Well, we now have Chen Pao here. I can probably just hit a Salt Cure on this. Am I going to survive? No. No, I'm not going to survive. Yeah, I mean, we'll hit the Salt Cure on that. I feel like the only thing I can do is protect. Yeah. Yeah, we'll protect with Chen Pao here. They're going to withdraw that to bring out Indeedee so that the stored power does more damage. I think that's the way. Maybe I'm making a bad call here in that there's not going to be a spread move. But hopefully they're targeting the Chen Pao. No. Why would they target the Chen Pao? Of course they're targeting the Garganacl. Oh, oops. Well, I'll tell you why this works. Okay? Because I can just send out Galarian Slowbro and win the game. Ready? Watch this. We're going to Terrasilize into water. Hit the Indeedee, I think, right? Unless we want to hit a shell sidearm instead. I think we just want to hit a shell sidearm. Yeah, we'll also terastalize just to get that. Just to get terastalization going, and then we'll hit a crunch on this. Yes. Because there's no way, I don't know why I didn't do this last turn, but there's no way that they could have KO'd my Chen Pao. There's no way. Because I have the Focus Sash. There it goes. Do we see? Chen Pao gets the Focus Sash. I'm going to go next. And of course, I'm going to burn. Ah! That's great. Anyway, the crunch is finally going to take that thing down. It's a little scary. It's a little spooky. Dazzling Gleam's going to hurt a little bit on both of them, but that's enough to take Chen Pao out. Anyway, let's see that shell sidearm. Yep, still no animation. I have no other Pokemon though, right? It's just Galarian Slowbro against the world. Yeah. But it can do it, right? It can do it. Water-type Pokemon against the rest of them. So here's that Sneasler. With a Psychic Seed? Okay. Well, I think the only thing I was gonna say the only thing I can do is to Drain Punch, but I want to KO it. I want to OHKO this thing, so I'm gonna have to Zen Headbutt. Fine. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay. It's setting up on me. That's fine. That's cool. That's good. Let's love it. I love that. And it has a berry. Well, I want to see what it does. I want it to do the big hit on me. Let's see. Give it. Give her. Let's go. I feel like we don't need to do this song and dance though, right? Just Dire Claw is going to be enough, right? Yeah. Fair. You know what? Fair. Well done. I managed to get one fun little moment off with the Earthquake into the wide guard, but just wasn't enough. Just was not enough. That Armourouge is still nasty, especially when it comes to things like Galarian Slowbro. Anyway, this team was really fun. Thank you so much to G Cubed for sending this over, and definitely for pinging me after it's been a little while of me not using it. Really enjoyed using this team. I think the Galarian Slowbro does really well. Personally, I haven't found like the most synergy with it yet. It's a Pokemon that has a lot of attack to it and does a lot of damage and has a great kit to it. It has lots of moves that you know can be super effective on other Pokemon. Plus, it has that defensiveness with this Assault Vest. However, I feel like compared to other physically offensive Pokemon that are out there right now, it just doesn't stack up. It's not like the best. I can't see a use case for this one over, say, a Landorus or say, I don't know, there's a handful of other physical Pokemon that I'm just not thinking of right now, but you could definitely embrace those. Same thing with like Dragonite, right? Like, why would I want to bring this if not a Dragonite with extreme speed when I have the Chen Pao beside it, right? Now I get it with the Indeedee case where, you know, your priority wouldn't go through, but it's still a really strong Pokemon. Either way, this was a great Pokemon to kind of throw people off, right? To catch them off guard. And I really, really enjoyed that. So for that reason, I'm in. I will invest in this team, and I hope that you do as well. And if the shark, Michael, can invest in it, then you should too. I don't know which shark I'd be. Anyway, if you enjoyed this team, please do go and use it. The rental code is over in the corner. If you want to go and submit your rental teams, please feel free to do so on the Pokésports Discord on the rental codes chat. There's still plenty of time left for Regulation D, so let's really get into it before the regulation changes, probably at the end of the month, if not the end of September, which is going to be a wild time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been Mike, and I play with 2 Pokemon on the field, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.